Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another reaction of Adolescence. Today we'll be doing, I believe, episode 2 and 3 in the same video. I haven't made up my mind yet. You know, if the title, whatever the title says, that is what we're doing today in today's video. And before we get started, like usual, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And check us out my other videos. Well, after episode 1, I thought, you know, I really enjoyed the first episode. You know, I really enjoyed it. Fantastic first episode. But I was like, should I post it? I feel like it's just not going to do well on the channel. Sometimes that's how things happen. You know, we play this YouTube game. Even though you may watch something incredible, it just won't do great on the channel. Well, the first episode did really well on the channel. Like, really well on the channel. So, thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate that. I love how you guys are also, you know, you guys also love the show. I'm assuming you guys finished the whole thing now. I'm just still on my journey. But yeah, really enjoyed the first episode. I do wish, you know, looking back on it, I do wish I knew a little less about the show before going into it. But, you know, we do things honestly here. I didn't want to lie about the fact that, you know, I saw the Jimmy Fallon clip interview on TikTok with Stephen Graham when he was talking about what the show is about. Like, I knew that already, right? So it's like, I wish, like, I didn't know. So, you know, could have built more intrigue. Like, I would have been in the parents' shoes of not knowing what he got arrested for, what's going on. That could have been an interesting experience, but, you know, unfortunately, we didn't really have that. But you guys still really enjoyed the video, so thank you guys so much for that. Let's go ahead and check out episode 2. Okay, so this intro is just like youths all around the UK, maybe painting a different picture. I thought it was gonna be just him, like baby pictures of him. Oh boy, we're starting the one take at the funeral. Oh, not the funeral, school.
Might be a bit raw.
Yeah, we know. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
Well, thanks for coming. Yeah.
You know.
Gotta paint a full picture. Gotta know, like, what those kids have been up to, really. Wait, this is kind of crazy. They're gonna have all these, like, school children extras around?
Everyone's talking about him. I texted him.
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing. Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
Do you think Jamie did it?
Yeah.
Wow. He's not even lying about that.
I don't want to be in trouble.
You're not in trouble.
Well, I don't want Jamie to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no. Jamie's in major trouble. It did look like you guys also stabbed her, so he's the only one that did it.
Adam, I'm outside your school.
This is his son. That was a really cool, like, just transition from one character to another. Is he also potentially getting bullied? Why did those kids throw trash on his plate?
Give him £120 now. Give him £120 now.
Gretel, leave him alone.
Is your school safe?
God, what do you say?
I say the matter didn't even happen on school property.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. She didn't die at the school. This is a school in the UK also. If this was America, like, questions of metal detectors and everything.
Come, let's go see what the boys are saying. You know what? I think I'm gonna fuck Jamie up.
This is so crazy, man. Just straight up forget that it's doing the one take thing. So many extras, and they're children too.
Look, I'm D.I. Bascom. This is D.S. Frank. And this is Mrs. Fenimore.
What does DI and DS stand for? Something detective? I don't know the terms.
This is to help you keep up with the progress of Katie's case, all right? You can take that.
Was Katie like her best friend? Fuck, imagine losing your best friend at this young of an age. Especially something like that. Oh my god.
One suspect, all right?
Yeah, Jamie.
But we need some more information. Both on the murder weapon, which we don't yet have, and why the suspect did it.
Okay, so they took... he did something with the knife.
Her best friend. Ask anyone.
Can you tell us about her?
You only got a kid in the school.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off if you didn't know. He didn't get your cheekbones, did he?
I don't see what that has to do
Can you
with
tell me
what
about him?
That's weird. I guess maybe it's hammering that point home of being a parent and knowing your kids, you know?
She shouldn't be. Because she got stabbed. She was the best person I knew. That's it.
Was Katie happy?
Well, she didn't stab herself.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Are you saying that she didn't like him because we've got Instagram posts from her that suggest that they were friends?
So you're trying to blame this all on her? Is that it?
No.
I understand her frustration, but that's not what they're saying.
Useless. And you guys are meant to be best of the police, are you? Jade.
Jade is frustrated.
Let's go.
Guys, stop it. Hey, everybody sit down.
Oh my god, dude. Nobody look at the camera. None of you little shits ruined the one take.
Inspector Bascom.
Aye.
He's got something he wants to talk to you.
Detective Inspector.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Detective Sergeant Frank.
Detective Sergeant.
Among one of your schoolmates.
Jim would do it, sir. Come on, listen to the man. Oh, shit, he did. Stop swearing, please.
This little shit.
Any other situations, any other issues connected to this case, you can also come and talk to her.
Mr. Malik, we protected you.
Sorry, I'm late. Must be the police, yeah?
It was for the police.
What's with Mr. Malik? Put yourself together.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're getting back to the film now. So,
Why do schools always have that same smell? It's like a mixture of vomit, cabbage, and masturbation. It's horrible.
I'm not exactly sure what smell she's talking about.
Walked past the school on CCTV. It was dark,
I
I
get
know.
that. I get it.
And I don't have a motive.
I know you need a motive.
I love how they're trying to bury this kid. I get it though, like he did that shit.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go to isolation? Because I can't send you to isolation. No problem whatsoever. There's no phones allowed.
Those kids are trouble.
Such a beautiful little girl. You know, she talked a little bit too much, but I really thought she was going to do something with her life.
Well, now she's dead, you know? That sucks. I wonder how difficult it is not to look at the camera that's in front of you. And they probably got like those giant expensive cameras just right in front of you, moving with you. Don't look at it.
Right, that is it. Not another word. Put your pen down, put your hands down, and watch the video.
What the hell's going on over there? Everybody's also showing videos of this school.
The Bascom is also Adam's dad.
Adam.
All right, that's enough. I said stop that, Fredo. I said stop that!
What a dickhead you have to be to do that in front of the kid's dad. Like, what an absolute piece of shit you gotta be. That kid pissed me off.
Okay, make an orderly line, we will proceed. Calmly but swiftly.
We're doing a fire alarm now in this one take.
All right, we'll make our way into the tennis courts. Follow me.
Bro, this is insane. I'm just thinking about the sheer scope of this. And then the camera blends into the crowd too.
I'm just a tutor.
Well, you're a teacher.
Yeah, but I teach history. I don't see him, you know? I don't know, you know? Look, man, these kids are fucking impossible. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Mr. Malik is frustrated with his job. He has had enough.
Oi! Ryan! What have you done?
Oh, she didn't really make contact with him, but
Sit up. Slowly, that's it. Right, I'm going to take him to the room. Have you at the back of your head?
Jade is upset, guys, if you didn't know. That's crazy.
By a girl, you sausage.
Oh my god, all these British kids and their stupid fucking haircuts. God.
Back to 10G.
No, we want to talk to Ryan. Let's talk to Ryan now.
I think he'll be with the nurse now.
Yeah. Perfect. Let's girl Ryan.
Put that phone away and get back to class now. Excuse me?
What is with these kids? I don't know. I mean, were we pieces of shit when we were kids like this? Me personally, I don't remember being like this. Maybe. I don't know. Not like this, at least. I know I was a little dickhead. Yeah. To my friends and stuff. Not to adults.
It's a bit mad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a black eye.
Yeah.
Cool story. Got into a fight. Don't tell them how the fight happened.
When I was around your age, I ran into a bus shelter because I wanted a black eye.
Oh, see? Yeah, he just wanted a cool story.
Well, I wanted to look like a cowboy. In the end, ended up losing
I
my
love
tooth in the
DC
blood.
Frank in the background, or just in any scene. She's always looking so frustrated with everything, like kind of annoyed. She's like, "Let's get going. Let's get this done with. This kid did it."
Is popularity important to you, Ryan?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when we spoke to you?
Tommy said you spoke to him and all.
I mean, would you like to have your guardian here or a solicitor, Ryan?
No. Thank you.
Damn, Ryan's like, "I got this on my own."
You don't believe me, no? I'll show you a look. See that one there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a cap or a filling?
Fill in.
It's kind of cool how he's you know, befriends these kids, you know, works his tactics.
Carla, sorry if I go now because
I think you need to stay a little bit longer, mate. Okay?
Okay.
Answer the questions, Ryan.
You know, like, for instance, on a night, was he happy or sad?
He was definitely angry, if anything.
This is going to seem like a really silly question to you, right? But look, did Jamie ever talk to you about his feelings, like how he was feeling?
Yeah, nah.
Nah, dude, we're 13-year-old boys. We don't talk about that.
Would you describe Katie and Jamie as friends? Would you have?
I don't think so. Not really.
That's interesting. Nobody's saying they're friends, but the Instagram thing.
Right.
I'm fine.
Right.
So
We're not finished yet, mate. I've got one more question to ask you, and this is a really important.
Hey, Ryan, you didn't want a solicitor, man. You're on your own.
The knife that Jamie
oh yeah,
used.
cool. But
Look,
I need to go now
Ryan.
because they said they keep me back. I
They
don't.
won't, Ryan. Just please.
No, please. I need to get
Ryan,
back.
you've hit your head, so can you come back?
Ryan, that makes you look so incredibly sus, my guy. You're also like 13, so not the best judgment.
Are you serious?
Your mum needs to be told about this.
She'll be mad at me because she'll have to get out of work.
How are you two? Are you getting on better now?
It's okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure your mom would want you at home
Katie's been. So,
instead of just wandering the streets.
you know, I'd go to her house. That's where I'd go if I wasn't here.
Go to her house then. Our parents would love to see you.
No, trust me. Trust me, they wouldn't.
Poor girl, man.
Am I in trouble?
Nah, this one's a free one. We understand why you did it.
I know you're hurt and you're upset, but you don't know Ryan's got anything to do with what happened to Katie.
That is true. That is true. Ryan just kind of caught one.
She was my best friend, miss. She was the only one who actually thought I was okay. I don't know what to do anymore.
That's a very good character setup in this one scene.
We'll arrange for somebody for you to have a chat.
Not another shrink.
No, it's not a shrink. It's just
No,
somebody for you
fuck
to talk
that.
This girl Jade has some trouble, especially with her mom and probably friends. And I love how they framed that. Like, Katie was not only her best friend, but she was like the only person in her life, you know, that she potentially relied on a lot. And like, Jade, this is how Jamie's actions, you know, this is the effects that they have through everybody.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's up, son? What you want?
Yeah.
Follow me down here.
Okay,
There's,
thank you. Come on.
there's room downstairs.
He's like, I know where the murder weapon is, Dad.
No.
What's up?
Sit down.
Damn, Adam, what's going on? Got me freaking out here.
Might be able to help you understand.
Maybe you can help me understand.
And he was right there all along.
What am I not getting?
You're not reading what they're doing. What's happening?
What are you talking about?
Insta. You've been looking at Insta, right?
What's going on over there? What's going on Instagram?
Looks like she's being nice, right?
Isn't she?
The dynamite. What do you think that means?
What's the full message? I gotta know the full message here.
It's an exploding red pill. Pills, the blue pills means you see the world as it wants you to.
That's from the Matrix. You've been watching the Matrix?
Oh, red pill content.
Red pill is like, I see the truth. It's a call to action by the manosphere.
Okay. Wow, that's not good.
The 80-20 rule.
Adam, listen. My brain can't take all this.
80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. Woman, you must trick them because you'll never get them in a normal way. 80% of women are cut off for...
Yikes.
That's what they say, you're an incel. You're going to be, I don't know, a virgin forever, basically. And all those people have fired, which means they're agreeing with her.
Oh, so they were calling him an incel online. That's what he got mad about.
Don't believe me then. That's
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. Where are you going? Hey.
Stop. Adam is not doing a great job breaking this down, but also teenager, you know, not great at communication.
Yellow, I'm interested. Are you interested? Pink, I'm interested, but not in sex. Orange, you're gonna be fine. It all has a meaning, Dad. Everything has a meaning.
Yeah, he's right. Eggplant. Penis.
This is just what I'm seeing on his Insta, you know?
Okay.
Adam, man, you should follow your dad's footsteps and be a freaking detective.
I just thought you needed to know. It was just embarrassing watching you blunder about.
Does any of this Instagram stuff affect you?
That's a great question. Great question.
You don't call me son. You call call other people son. You never call me son.
Okay, that's a lot to unpack there.
I'm on Insta, but I don't post.
Nice. Just kind of lurking. Doesn't mean stuff can't be happening in the DMs though.
I should get back to the last bit of class.
Okay.
This is so interesting. If this is gonna start exploring like incel culture is kind of like, it's somewhat new, or like the term for it. You know what I mean?
18 was bullying Jamie.
Oh no.
That's what it was. Incel stuff. You know what that is.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Andrew Tate shite.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
There you go. It's very, very modern.
Does it look like anyone's learning anything in there to you? Just looks like a fucking holding pen.
Yeah.
Videos
it did look a little weird. Okay, so I was the only one who noticed that.
Nice.
All kids really need is one thing that makes them feel okay about themselves, mate. That's it.
You want kids?
You can ask your mates, can't you? And no, not really.
Yeah, I know. Diaz Frank seems like she's all about work.
Do you know what I don't like about all this?
Go on.
We followed Jamie's brain around this entire case. Right?
Yeah.
Katie isn't important, Jamie is. Everyone will remember Jamie, no one will remember her.
I mean, did you see the little, memorial that she got outside the school? It's all about Katie.
I'm gonna go and talk to Ryan one last time.
Yeah, but you've spoken to Ryan.
I know, but he's not saying something. I know there's more.
Yeah, you need Frank there. Frank asks the right questions to break them down.
Just one second. Ryan, go on.
What the hell? Ryan, come on, man. Are you being for real right now? What do you think was gonna happen, dude?
Hey!
You're running away like you were also there stabbing her. This is crazy, by the way. How the camera transitions into this little action sequence.
Hey!
Bro, all those muscles for what, dude? Catch him. It's a 13-year-old kid. This is low-key the slow. They're like both like jogging.
Sit the fuck down! What the fuck are you doing? Come here!
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. What the fuck, Ryan?
You know Jamie!
He knows Jamie.
No, he doesn't! Not like you!
Oh, Ryan, you gotta lock in, dude.
It was my knife. I just found things the way they were. I thought he'd just scare her.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Ooh, you gave him the knife? You didn't stab her. You gave him the knife, you didn't know he was gonna stab her.
You just mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
If you didn't run away, you wouldn't have gotten arrested.
I haven't run like that in years.
Yeah, we noticed.
Notify anyone that needs to know, right?
Yep, will do.
And now everybody at your school, Ryan, knows you got arrested. Ooh, dude's thinking about a cigarette so badly. I know it. Dude wants an apple. Give him an apple.
Right, and I was gonna go and get some chips and a can of Coke. I wanted to know if you wanted to come.
Nice. Good little bonding.
I want to spend it with you because I love you, right?
Very nice.
Français. You speak French, yeah?
Yeah. Je m'appelle. Comment ça? Ça va bien? The best, the salt and pepper chips, the barbecue sauce, maybe even a bit of mayo.
All right, it better be.
Inside the burger.
Better be good.
Chips, it's just fries, right? You just getting fries? Oh. Oh, she's so sad for the girl. She can't walk home with her best friend, probably. Can't go to her house. They probably used to go back to Katie's house a lot. Holy shit, did we just enter a drone shot? Wait, what a handoff that was. I mean, very nicely done. Very smooth camera work. Put it on a drone and let the environment play out as it is. Because I'm wondering, this is a real town, right? Like, things are happening while they're filming. Oh, I saw Miller plumbing and I was like, yikes. What's going on through his head right now? Visiting the crime scene? What his son did? Oof. Phenomenal episode of television. What can I say? Great character work too in this episode, just specifically the Jade scene I thought was just constructed so well because, like, you know, we enter the room. We don't really know this Jade character. We know that she's angry because of her best friend, right? And we're assuming, you know, it's just because of the best friend. Obviously, there's much more layers to the best friend thing. She doesn't have a great life at home with her mom. You know, she may not have many friends, may not have many people in her life just in general. And Katie was a very close friend to her, a very close person to her. And they took that away from her, you know what I mean? And that's why she feels so incredibly angry. It goes even beyond just being friends with Katie, you know what I mean? I just thought that was really well constructed, like script wise. Again, we enter the room, don't really know her, then they lay it all out for us very smoothly, and then we're out of there, right? With an understanding of that character. The Ryan thing, I mean, Ryan's got to be the biggest idiot of all time. I feel like, you know, if I gave my friend a knife, not knowing that he was going to go kill somebody with it, and then he goes and kills somebody with it, and I didn't kill that person, you know, we never had a dialogue of being like, hey, go kill her, you know what I mean? Planning this thing. I feel like I would still probably turn in the knife, being like, hey, I gave him that knife. I didn't know he was going to do that. Now, will people believe me? And okay, now we're getting into a bit murky waters. Now I can kind of understand why Ryan was so nervous. But at the same time, like, Ryan, you running? Where did you think you were going running? Like, yeah, running no good. But anyways, I think, you know what, let's go ahead and jump into episode 3. I think we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. I just realized, is this episode because we're made it back to Jamie? The last episode had a bunch of kids showing up because those were the kids that were going to be, you know, that were going to be in that episode because we were all over the school. Director of photography, Matthew Lewis. Yo, shout out Matthew Lewis.
How'd you hear that?
It was reported up. That would be useful to see.
Relevant to what you'll assess?
Yes, the kid is violent, so we would like to know if he started being violent again, you know what I mean?
And scratching.
I read the report.
Both blamed the other?
No, I know, I read the report.
Oh, he's beating the hell out of him. He's swinging on him.
It's important I don't know anything about what the other psychologist says, does, or thinks.
So they keep bringing psychologists to this kid. Just cannot crack the incel thing.
I need to get a hot chocolate from the machine.
Remember?
Loud ass fucking noise. Kid screaming. She brought in her own marshmallows though. The hot chocolate is a tactic.
Famous like you're Jimmy. Come on, do this. Two's all the way down.
He seems like the guy, like he seems like he loves the job because he just loves hearing kids scream.
You remembered. Thank you.
And I saved you half my sandwich in case you were hungry.
What is it?
Cheese and pickle.
She's treating him well. Buttering him up.
Tomatoes, there's no salad, there's just cheese and pickle. Do you want it? I'll save it for later.
No. I'll have it.
He's eating a sandwich, by the way, with just cheese and pickle.
Is it nice?
It's a bit hot.
I don't mind hot.
So, why'd you, what's up with the incel thing, dude? I also feel like they were, like, way past that, though, because it's been like 7 months, so.
Do you see your grandparents much?
Well, not recently, no.
No, I meant before.
That's a good one. This kid's got jokes.
No, I'm just not from where you're from.
Well, what do you call bread? If you don't call it slice.
Bread?
Yeah, calling bread slice? What's up with that? Where are you from, Jamie?
Bet you call him Grandpa.
I do not.
I bet you do.
I call him Pop Pop.
What? Do you? I'll have it later. It's just the pickle. Hate it.
You hate it? I really messed up then.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Why does it feel like he's like I feel like he thinks this is like flirting with her.
When I hear the word masculine, I think they can mend things. They like to make things. They like sports.
Not the pub, but yeah.
Your dad doesn't go to the pub.
He's a British man who doesn't go to the pub to watch a bit of footy.
We went to Tenerife in them once.
On holiday?
No, banana picking. Obviously, it was on holiday.
I'm telling this guy's got jokes. By the way, phenomenal acting. I've already said this, but great. So natural.
If an adult guinea pig eats one of its kids, is that normal or weird? Now what do you call bread?
Come on.
It just feels like a trick.
Trick? Trick into what?
He's getting agitated.
Well, Dylan and the other lawyers said you work for us.
That's not what they say, Jamie, and I know that because I asked them the last time you said that to me.
You talked to them.
He's tried this before.
I'm writing an independent, that's a very important word, okay? An independent pre-sentence offence report.
What are you, pleading insanity? No, that's not a thing. Something to do with his behavior, though.
Yes, I've asked some straightforward questions, but I think... Am I boring you?
No.
Okay.
What are you smirking about, you little shit?
Well, I wanted to talk about the fight you had.
Oh, that was nothing.
I was interested why you got in a fight.
He hit me first.
What do you mean that was nothing? You were throwing them.
I also wrote down that I wanted to talk to you about what being a man feels like.
You want a cock and balls, do you?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Into what you think of your dad and your granddad, for instance. The type of men you think they are. Rather than saying, so, Jamie, what do you think being a man feels like?
I'm trying to understand, like, what he has learned from the internet about what it is, what it's like being a man. Because they talked about the Andrew Tate stuff and all that, so, you know, he clearly learned some stuff online.
He works hard, long hours. You get the best money for emergency plumbing out of hours, you know.
Is he funny?
That's why he was out at the house at, like, 10 p.m.
Is that what this is all about?
Well, why do you call him angry?
He just gets mad. We all do.
Okay, that's okay.
Oh, not like you. You got mad in a different way, buddy.
He's a big presence in your life. He was your appropriate adult.
Yeah, because...
It's a good angle. Good angle.
My mum always said if you watch Lawn Bowls, it'd make it fun.
Would you watch Lawn Bowls with him?
No, it's not for me.
You're not into sport?
No.
Oh, you don't like footy? Arsenal. Over there, guys. Over there.
I used to... he used to take me to football. Just cheer me on and everything, but when I'd fuck up, he'd just...
He feels like he'd be disappointing him.
He'd just look away.
He took that as disappointment.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, what's with the lighting change? That was so smooth.
Oh, but he wasn't ashamed. But he just thought that, Jamie. Oh, but is that what you really think? He wouldn't be ashamed, not of his kid.
Have other people said that to you?
Jamie getting angry. I like how he's like starting to unravel, so the weather outside is also starting to unravel.
My mum does, though.
Your mum thinks she's bad at everything.
She can cook or roast, but... I mean, you'd have to ask her. Have you met them yet?
Your family?
Yeah, we're probably way past that. It's been 7 months now.
How is he?
He's okay. It's sad you're here. I can't say more than that.
Oh, he probably hasn't spoken or seen them in a while.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Can you get me out of this place? Why couldn't they put me in a proper prison?
A better facility wasn't available.
Or putting me in a madhouse?
It's a secure training centre.
Training?
What, do you want to be in an actual prison?
One kid goes nuts every time he sees Steve McDonald. He's mad in here, you don't understand.
This was the best place for you to be.
Ryan gets to stay at home until his trial.
Ryan isn't accused.
I low-key feel bad for him. I'm like, yeah, put him in an actual prison instead of this place.
If you don't sit down...
Does that mean you don't know what you just won't tell me?
Nothing's been decided yet. You need to sit down.
Ooh, it's getting intense. This kid is gonna...
Sit down! You do not tell me when to sit down! You do not control what...
Jamie, you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Control what I do in my life. Get that in that fucking little head of yours.
Jamie, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. That was not good. Not good at all, buddy.
I shouted. I'm sorry.
What I was gonna say is that roles are gonna be coming towards this kid, if they haven't already, like crazy.
Can I have another hot chocolate, please? Sure.
No marshmallows for you this time.
Causing trouble, is he?
What the hell does this guy want, man? What's she looking for? She looking how he's calming down or what he's doing?
I mean, what is it you're looking for? Is it body language stuff? Just I'm reading a book on that at the moment.
Yo, you're not helping her think, bro. Back up.
People hide. I know I don't need to tell you this, but...
I love how they're not showing us what she's looking at, but she's thinking. Things are connecting.
I can do what you do.
Bro,
do what you do.
Shut up, please.
It's your holiday allowances.
No, I like my job most of the time.
Well, I hate Mike.
All right, dude, back up, please. It creeps me out.
Dip, dip, dip. Pleased to help.
Thank you. Thanks.
I can't tell. I think he's like trying to like flirt with her, kind of. I feel like, and it's just not going well whatsoever. No hot chocolate, huh?
I know you think I'm trying to trick you.
I said that ages ago.
She came in with a little more energy.
Understanding of your understanding.
She's like, all right, I gotta come in with a little more command. This kid's 13 and he's a little shit.
Well, I suppose the other thing I think of in relation to the word masculinity would be how masculine men feel about women.
Yeah, let us know how you feel about women. He hates them.
You need to have an understanding of my understanding of women.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be good.
Oh, it's fine.
I'll get it.
No, just sit down, please. It's fine. I don't deserve it. I shouted.
Now I'm thinking, was that a tactical move by her to forget that hot chocolate? You know what I mean?
What do you think about women?
I like them. Yeah, I'm not gay.
We've established you don't...
Thanks, Jamie.
If you had a girlfriend, what would you do with her?
What does that mean?
Like, are you gonna treat her like a girlfriend, or are you gonna be like, no, you're a woman and you should be below me? Like,
what do you think is the normal amount someone your age would do sexually with a girl or boy?
I told you I'm not gay.
I wasn't suggesting that.
That's such like a... I love that he focused on that. That's such like a 13-year-old boy thing to say.
Touching her bits.
Her chest?
Yeah.
British people are funny, man. Her bits.
I don't know, maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Weather outside started
Are you sure you're allowed to ask these?
rattle up as he's starting to unravel.
Normal for a 13-year-old heterosexual boy to have engaged in touching of a girl's chest and her backside.
With consent. With consent.
I've actually done all that. Kissing and touching.
Good for you.
And one of them touched my knob through my trousers.
British people are hilarious. Bits and knobs.
That didn't happen.
Yep.
You weren't touched on your trousers?
No, I wasn't.
And they did not show me their bits.
Everyone sees porn. Just these two girls in my ear that are new. No.
Okay.
Would they be happy you saw those photos?
Everyone else did.
Oh, those poor girls.
Was Katie one of those two girls?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even clock that.
How did it feel to see that?
No, how'd you guess that?
I didn't guess it. I asked it, and now
Oh, no,
I'd
that
like to know what it felt like.
Honestly, now that I think about it, pretty obvious.
I don't know, gold.
Powerful? Do you feel like it gives you a power?
No. It's just weird.
Okay. I see the angle that she's taking.
Were you attracted to Katie?
She wasn't my type.
That's not an answer.
She was quite, no offense, quite flat, you know.
No offense. I don't even... This kid, man.
She sent it to Fidget and then he sent it on.
Why did she send it to Fidget?
I don't know, she fancied him.
What the hell is
So she's
Fidget?
just not going to get any more pictures, though, is he?
No, she's dead.
Yeah, that wasn't very funny. I don't know what you were trying to do there.
So you think he should have collected more pictures from more girls before he shared them with other boys?
Listen, what that kid did was fucked up. But man, we're here to talk about what you did.
Why did you say she's dead like that?
Because she is.
Has he still not like come to terms with it? He's still in denial?
Jamie, I asked whether you were attracted to women. Do you think women are attracted to you?
Of course not.
Why, of course not?
I'm ugly.
How does that make...
Aren't you supposed to say I'm not ugly?
What I think isn't important. Yeah. I should have contradicted you when you said your dad was ashamed of you, and you think I should contradict you now when you tell me you think yourself ugly.
Yeah, she's grilling him. This is gripping, though. What a great script.
How would you feel? You don't know. You're not.
It's so sad
This isn't about...
that this kid, like, at 13 feels this way about himself, you know? That somebody clearly put that in his head, man.
Was much easier. Whether I understand what I did. No, fuck off! I didn't fucking say that!
He's falling apart again.
In here, you!
Jamie!
Jamie, this is strike 2, buddy. You gotta calm down. Eat your sandwich. Your pickle sandwich.
What the fuck was that? Signal away like a fucking queen, yeah?
Yeah. This kid, though, wow. Acting, bruh. Good job. I'm not gonna lie. You got me. You got me, dude.
Are you going to sit down?
Fuck off!
She's doing a phenomenal job with keeping her composure. She's just waiting for him. Whoa.
You said...
I love how they're letting us in the silence.
You said you were bullied. The three of you were bullied.
People like you just love talking about bullying, don't you?
You said Tommy was called Round Pounds because his mum did her shopping at Poundland.
Ryan is dumb. That one was sort of true.
You said the three of you felt ostracised quite a
Big
lot.
words coming out now.
You said sometimes...
Yeah, the kids at that school are mean, man. Good thing we got actually a landscape picture of that school in the last episode. How everybody's pretty much an absolute asshole in that school.
Right. And you follow lots of women on Instagram, models.
Yeah.
Damn, you following IG baddies?
There's no way I'm putting anything up with them. Seen anything like that, it's because my sister tagged me.
Because you think someone...
He's so nonchalant.
What? What are you doing?
She's about to show you the comments. When we're finally going to see the comments that they've been keeping away from us.
Katie wrote this on your Facebook feed.
Damn, Katie went all the way to Facebook for him? What is she doing?
Instagram.
Oh, never mind. She just called her on the wrong thing.
Did I scare you when I shouted?
She wrote this on your
I mean, I'm only 13.
This kid, man.
Getting scared of a 13-year-old.
He's trying to avoid talking about the comments. Or maybe also trying to assert dominance before, he reads the comments that belittle him.
She's pretending like I'm part of one of those truth groups. The ones that say that women don't want us, we don't care.
Are you part of those?
No.
But you know what they say?
Yeah, because everyone kept on going on about it.
He probably doesn't know how he was affected by it already. How he was already influenced by it.
And then that's an 80-20 thing.
What's an 80-20 thing?
80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. I do.
I gotta be honest, I know about the Andrew Tate stuff. I've never heard this kind of terminology though. I guess that's actually a good thing.
Did she do this to anyone else?
No.
Why did she do it to you?
Yeah, you clearly did something to her.
It's a bit like that now, isn't it?
It just must have hurt.
I didn't kill her.
Again, buddy. 4K. Got you.
You can't trust videos anymore. It's all fake news.
I'm not here to judge.
Ooh, the fake news stuff. Ooh, yeah, no, he was definitely in the red pill stuff.
Look at you. All hopeful like I'm going to say something important.
Good switch, good switch. He's trying to avoid it.
And I wanted to know if she'd come to the fair with me. I just thought she might be weak. All that. I just thought she might be weak, so...
So you prey on that in the moment of weakness?
Everyone was calling her a slag, or flat or whatever, so I thought when she was like that weak, she might like me.
See, wrong mentality. Completely wrong there.
Clever, don't you think?
To ask her out when everyone else didn't like her.
Just clever, right? Good play, right? What did you think?
Her weakness made her more gettable, was your theory.
Not good. Not good at all.
She just laughed and said, "Oh, I'm not that desperate."
I mean, if she said that, it's kind of mean, but still.
She was a bullying bitch, right? That's the thing, you see.
No, I'm not on your side.
I had a knife. She was scared, but I didn't do that. I could have touched any part of her body I wanted to. I really wanted to, but I didn't.
It's so crazy how the things that he's saying, he thinks it's good. That fucking sandwich bag takes that shit. I'm done with you, dude.
I didn't mean any of that. I'm just tired. I'm talking too much. I'm tired.
Nah, you've already said enough, buddy.
What?
Do you understand what death is?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done. She's done babysitting him.
That whatever claims you make as to her character,
I didn't mean
whatever
she was a bitch.
claims you make about her, she's gone. That whoever did kill her, they extinguished the possibility of her future life. Do you understand that if you're found guilty of that crime, you'll be held in detention?
Who doesn't know that?
Do you understand who will make the decision about that?
She has to really go through it with him about this because he didn't understand the previous concepts that he was talking about. So she's like, do you get this?
What What? It's just like fucking done, is it?
I hope
All
you
of
take
it.
what I said seriously. Thanks for your time. I'll ask Frank to come back in now.
Frank's my time.
That sucks. That sucks. But also, this kid did murder a girl.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Do you like me?
Oh, Hail Mary there, buddy.
I was here as a professional, Jamie.
Don't you think like that, then?
My job was to assess
Because I like you.
as a professional.
Yeah.
Don't you even like me a bit? What did you think about me then?
I think you murdered a girl, buddy.
What did you think about me then?
Okay.
Tell my dad I'm alright. Tell my dad I'm okay.
Oh, the tell my dad thing. That's sad. Yeah, that was a lot for her. It's got to be really sad seeing a young mind like that, right? And doing that to a young mind like that, you know, just letting him go. She probably really wants to, you know, help him, but there's nothing she can do. The luxury of these one takes is that they let these moments breathe, is that they just leave us in these moments. They don't have the luxury of cutting away and getting to the next scene faster. They're just like, we're just gonna let it roll, because this is how it's gotta be. You gotta feel it all. Well, I mean, what more can I say, right? That kid has such a bright future. If he plays his cards right, if his management, his parents, whoever helps them out play their cards right, like, we're going to be seeing him in a lot of other stuff. And the actress who played the psychiatrist too was phenomenal as well. Like, it's just, this episode is just them two, with some side characters in there, but it's just them two just going at it, just a play. Singular room, them two sitting down, having a dialogue, breaking down this kid's psyche. And these last two episodes pair very well together, because the last episode, right, we took a trip through the school with the police officers, right? And we really saw how nasty that school is, how cruel those kids are. And then in this episode, they're talking about how him and his two friends were bullied. Now, whether that's true could be questioned, you know, because he is a liar, you know, sometimes. He does also feel, you know, he does have the incel thing within him where he feels like the world just doesn't like him, right? Because he's so ugly and so different. So were people bullying him and his friends? Yes, potentially, because that school is very, very cruel, right? And we saw it in the second episode, right? We got a good landscape of it. Now they're talking about that school culture as well in the third episode. Now we understand it more. But, you know, that kid, it's very interesting. Again, he's lying about the fact that, you know, he knows about this incel stuff, the 80-20 stuff, but he didn't like it. He might have liked it, or he might have not realized how much that has influenced him already, right? He just doesn't know how that has entered his brain. Maybe that's what the psychiatrist thinks, right? That either he's lying and he really did like that kind of stuff, or maybe he just got overtaken by it. You know what I mean? Kind of like a Venom symbiote. It sounds like I'm talking about like it's a Venom symbiote or something. Just this whole concept of the show and exploring this young mind and social media's effect on a young mind like this. You know what I mean? And especially with this red pill, Andrew Tate, 80-20. 80-20 was like a thing that I'm learning about in this show as well. This whole subculture, right, that influences men and young men too. Young men are the most susceptible to this kind of stupid ass behavior, right? I'm 25 years old, right? I've been on the internet for a very long time now. You know, I was raised to be very respectful and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Not not to like toot my own horn. You know, I'm just being humble over here, right? But that kind of stuff that I see now, and it's kind of risen in my 20s. So again, I'm 25, and for the past 5 years, I would say Andrew Tate has become very big online and all this kind of stuff. I was already in my 20s when this stuff was happening, right? So I was like, this is so freaking stupid. And I'm sure if I was young as well, I would also look at it and be like, this is so stupid. But a young mind, right? A young mind just is so susceptible to things, so easily morphed by things, that you just never know. You just never know how influential things can be, right? So this kid is 13. There's other 13-year-old kids that think this is stupid, right? That think this is dumb. I'm not going to follow it. But Jamie's mind, he was morphed by it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's interesting. Again, it's recent, right? This whole incel stuff and social media conversations. It's a modern day thing, and I think it's really interesting too, because again, it's not a whodunit. It's more like a why they did it, and it's more of like a lesson for parenting, for kids, for just everybody to be like, this stuff over here can be very, very dangerous. I know it seems like social media, it's all fun and all that, but as it keeps rising and as the new youth keeps, growing up with it, these new kids over here, right? They're going to keep growing up with iPhones, iPads, social media, getting Instagram at 10, 13 years old. They're going to be influenced by it. And that's dangerous. One final time, very interesting, right? Said that a lot so far. Listen, the red pill stuff, it's Andrew Tate stuff. It's really stupid. It's really, really dumb. So I don't know how you're watching. If you're following that stuff right now and you watch the show, you like this show, I don't know how you're not seeing that this show is kind of like poking at you. You know what I mean? So if you do follow that kind of stuff, don't. Just don't do it. I can't stop you though. I'm not going to be monitoring your social media or what you're doing, right? All I can do is do some Adolescence reactions. Appreciate a good show. Talk about it. I would love to have a discussion with you guys further about this kind of stuff in the comments. So leave a comment. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We did 2 episodes in this video, and I think the final episode will get its own video, right? And then we can kind of wrap up this limited series. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.